Hey, everyone. All right, we're back for Queen Sugar. I gotta tell you guys, I am excited about seeing Queen Sugar, the season 5 premiere. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our famous episodes of Watching Chat, the original Watching Chat. And tonight is season 5, episode 1, the season premiere of Queen Sugar. So I'm really excited about watching it. It originally aired tonight at 8 p.m. However, I had it in my calendar as 9 p.m. And I'm almost sure that on my guide it said 9 p.m. But then again, I've had this prepared for over a month now, probably close to 2 months. And I missed it. So I saw that it was coming on at 11 p.m. Eastern, and so I'm ready to watch it now. It just started for me. Thank you for the thumbs up. I sure do appreciate it. That's very kind. So I see the review of the last episode now. Hey, Shannon. Oh, thank you, hon. I like Nova.
All right.
Hey, sure, Shannon.
What's going on?
Hey, I got it right this time.
All right. Let me check. Let's see. Here's
Oh, Nova's cutting her hair off, cutting her braids. Okay. Are you able to get it, Shannon?
yeah.
Okay. So right now, what I see is the intro.
Okay. Yeah, I see. Oh snap! That's old girl from the black girl from True Blood.
Oh, okay. Which one?
The one I think she looked like the one who was cutting the hair. Maybe I'm gonna
Oh,
double
okay.
check it. I It looks like her. Let me check. It looks like I'm not for sure, but it looks like I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna double check that.
Okay.
I called it. Yeah, that was her.
It was
Yeah,
her.
she played Tara from True Blood. Right off the bat, I recognize. Yeah, that sure is her.
This season is supposed to be really something. They're going to parallel what's going on with the pandemic as well as the Black Lives Matter movement.
Hmm.
hmm I like to see a family make it, even though they had troubles. They worked out their troubles,
Yeah.
worked through them, and they're raising their child. I wish more couples with children could work it out. Just force it. Just say, okay, we got to do this.
Hmm. Hey, it's a grilled cheese sandwich. Wait a minute.
He said, "You know that toast is burnt."
Oh, that actress. Oh, who was her mama? Oh, I've seen her too. That girl. Somebody.
I like how they're portraying this older couple on here. Not many series, delve into that, and
Hmm.
they're an older couple that's making it, and they
Oh.
happy and working with each other. Because I think he might be in late 40s, early 50s, and I think she might be close to 60 or maybe already.
Hmm.
And they're, but they have so much love for each other. It's and you can see it spill over on the screen.
Yeah, I knew she looked familiar. The one who's playing. Let's see. Her name is the other one. Uh, she plays Darla
Yeah.
Beyonce Lawson, Richard Dawson, Richard Lawson's daughter, and Beyonce and Solange are her stepsisters because she married Tina Knowles. Hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Richard Lawson. He's a famous black actor. He played on episodes of Good Times. He did some TV One Christmas movies and series movies and stuff. But he's real Richard Lawson. Yeah, he married Tina Knowles. So
Oh, okay.
oh snap! That's old boy from Kenny Powers, the black guy right there. I
You
rec-
know everybody, Shannon. Well, what's he on?
uh I recognize him from Kenny Powers with Danny McBride. He's the one who got he was messing with Danny Bride, and Danny Bride finally he punched him in the face on the
Oh,
and like the
he's tough
yeah.
on here too. He's a nice teddy bear, but one time somebody took him there, and boy,
Mm-hmm. Omar J. Dorsey, Hollywood. How you say Dejon Dessinier? Yeah, that's him. That's definitely him. Oh, we the same age. Yeah, okay.
hmm. They was talking about the coronavirus on the news.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Tina Leffert. She's she plays what Violet?
Yes, Violet. I'm crazy about her in this.
Okay, she looked familiar too. She was in the Temptations movie. She played the guy Otis Williams' mom. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Boy, everybody in this thing.
Everybody good is in here, aren't they?
Yeah. He looked familiar too, the one with that cell phone in his hand.
I don't know. See, that they have it in the background talking about China and the coronavirus. They're trying to get you set up for it.
Oh, okay.
There they are. Now they're sisters.
Okay.
They okay. The two sisters and their brother, they all share the same dad. Now, the two brown skinned sister and brother, the ones right there on the left, they share the same mom and dad.
On the left. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. The black girl, the one on the far right, she was from True Blood. She was Terror. Yeah. She was really good in True Blood.
Mm. That's why she set her meal, sugar meal, on fire.
Wow.
Rich people. She gonna peel that for sure. That wealthy woman, 7 years in prison, because
Wow.
she set it up to have her the black woman's sugar mill burnt to the ground.
Wow. Who is she? Looks familiar too.
Mm. I know they're gonna appeal it, but at least that's some justice, and that judge was not partial. Very impartial. Mm. Oh. Uh-oh. So this is set in and around New Orleans, and the parish. I don't know if it's fictitious or not, but it's called Saint Josephine Parish.
Okay.
And there are a lot of farmers that's in this St. Josephine parish, and a lot of the farmers are African American, and they're the big conglomerates, and there's a white family that's trying to take everybody's property.
Oh man.
Hmm.
A monopoly. Just Bill
Hmm.
Gates. Wow.
And then they're also trying to use eminent domain, where they're going to build, they were supposed to build a highway through a lot of their land, and, and just take over their property because, this is something for the good of the state, that type of thing.
Man. Good for the state. So it's that commercial, right? I think I'm seeing commercial too.
Hmm. Hmm. I have a
Okay.
commercial.
All right. Amazon. Okay, but yeah, I can't believe all those people I've seen before. And like that lady who was in the yellow orange jumpsuit. Yeah, I know she kind of looked familiar. She's been in an episode of Charlie's Angels.
Get out.
Yeah, I saw it here on Internet Movie Database, man, because it's like everybody just bam pop. You said Miss Jeffries. Her name is what, Anna Lee Jeffries, because she plays France, whatever her name, Francis. I think on here, Fran. I can find it. Yeah, she plays Francis. What, Bardot,
Oh,
Boudreaux?
Bordelon. Oh, Boudreaux.
Yeah, Boudreaux. Yeah,
Hmm. Hmm.
man. But yeah, that girl Lawson. Yeah,
Hmm.
she's Richard Lawson's daughter. Yeah, Bianca. Yeah. Oh, I first saw her on a episode of the Steve Harvey Show. Uh huh. Yeah.
You are so good, boy. You have a memory like a vault.
Yeah. It just hit me too. And she was in that episode where Levita, of course, she was the secretary, and she usually ordered the meals and stuff for the school lunch. And so the girl, Bianca Lawson, the character she was playing, she was a vegan, so she saw what Levita had ordered for the school, so she went and changed it and made everything vegan. And then after they found out, she got in trouble for that. But she was in that episode of Steve Harvey Show.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh snap! Was that D Nice for the Ford commercial? Oh wow, D Nice doing a I like D Nice. Mm, My name's D Nice. Taking out your suckers because you don't know how I did it. Yeah. Yeah, that black guy Omar who played what's his name? Uh Hollywood.
Yeah, oh, yes, yes, Hollywood.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that lady who played Otis Williams' mom in the movie The Temptations, Violet.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. Yeah, she did a real good job as the mom in the Temptations movie. Uh-huh. Yeah, that was
And
good.
the Temptations movie was quite a while ago, right?
It came out back in 98. Leon played
Yeah,
David.
yeah. And,
That,
and, and she played somebody's mom then? Okay.
yeah, she played that guy Charles Malik, whatever his name is. She played his mom. She played Otis Williams' character, the mom to Otis Williams.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really good. That Temptations.
Oh, I see those cast iron skillets back there on the wall.
Hmm.
That's good cooking there. That's good eating.
I guess you must be ahead of me.
Oh, I'm ahead. When did is yours on yet?
Yes, commercial now is back on. Just
Okay, okay.
I see it.
Oh man, I wish I could slow it down.
That's all good, but it's all good. Yeah, I see the cast iron.
Mhm. Oh. Mm-mm. Make you not want to receive any mail.
Oh yeah.
Mm. Nova is interesting. I like the way they have her dressed, her character, and everything in here. She's
Mhm.
something else. She's an accomplished writer and an author.
Mhm. Now, he looked familiar. The guy with the piercings in his mouth. You remember? Let me see. Oh, let me see. What is his name?
Mm, mm-hmm, mm. Oh boy, I love to see them portray an intelligent black woman.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Mm. Oh Lord.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
They're gonna play Jack Rogers.
And wait till you see this. Uh, they had a city council meeting, and the the black man on the council is like, "Yeah, you call this emergency meeting in the middle of the night." I'm like, "What?"
All right, I see him. Okay. Oh, you said parishes in Louisiana.
Mm-hmm. It's
Oh,
called Saint Josephine, but I don't know if that's fictitious or not.
parish sounds familiar because
Oh, I'm sorry. Parish is that's what they call the different little areas in Louisiana. They call them parishes.
now it clicks. Because I play a zombie game called Left 4 Dead 2, and they go
Mhm.
to parish and like swampy and stuff. That makes sense now. I'm getting it.
Okay. Okay. Kind of like in New York, how they call them different. They call them boroughs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So like Manhattan is a borough, Long Island is a borough, that kind of thing. Queens.
Hmm.
That's what I remember coming to America to. I mean, one is like where can I find the love of my life? At Queens. And where can I find the Queen? I can't wait till that comes on. We gotta do an event for that.
Yeah, that's what, March.
Mm-hmm. So much.
Amazon Prime. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
I'm trying to decide, should we get together and do it on Zoom instead of YouTube. I mean, I don't care about the watch hours as much. I want to just have a good time watching it
Oh, I see. Yeah.
with some people you can have fun with.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Pandy.
Oh, what's up, Pandy? Microphone check.
We watching Queen Sugar. I can't believe this is the fifth season. I'm just so enamored and in love with this show.
Wow, fifth season. I never even heard it till y'all started talking about it the other day.
Mm.
Queen Sugar.
I know it's like you hadn't heard of Greenleaf either. But then all of these actors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Pandy said that episode was good. Girl, Pandy, I just totally it was messed up. Do you know I had this plan since about a month and a half ago, and I swear my God said 9 p.m. At 8 p.m. I was downstairs enjoying myself, eating my dinner with my husband. And then I came up about 8:45, like, all right, let's get ready. Oh, Ralph Angel. Lord, she talking about Ralph Angel. I remember now. Lord, Ralph Angel.
Lord.
Yeah. And I love the fact that he's with his family. He's trying to make it work. He fell back in love.
Hmm.
You know, love it.
It's like, who don't watch this show? I'm like, I'm the only one who don't watch it. You watch it, Robert watch it, Pandy watch it. Good.
I know. And Ralph was up. I mean, Ralph. Robert was up on that talking about, oh, this is good. And he was just looking for us.
Yeah, Robert's something else.
So, Pandy, what did you like best about it? I don't mind if you spill something. What did you like about the season opener? Shannon, I'm on commercial now. You are too?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
commercial.
Yes, I accidentally stumbled on it. 8. Oh, see, look at that. That's why I had my review set for 10:30 because I thought it came on at 9. See, Shannon, I told you it wasn't. I'm not crazy. They said 9. They said 9.
Everybody, they gave out the wrong time to everybody. Wow.
I mean, Shannon, I looked at it in the guide. I swear I did, and it said
Yeah.
9.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you guys already watched. I don't want to drop no spoilers.
No, we completely missed it.
mm, mm,
And Shannon talking about parting gifts. I'll take Cash App.
mm. Right.
Like, oh, you can step on up out of here. How about that?
It's been real. Mm, mm, mm.
But okay, I guess it's gonna get better because Pandy said it was good.
Okay, Penny says, okay.
Robert did too.
Boy.
I just was determined to watch it. I'm like, I looked up, in the guide, like, okay, when is it coming back on?
Yeah.
Okay, 11. I'll be there.
So is this show you think is up there with Power? Put at the same level with
Oh
Power?
my God. Okay. Let me see how I feel about that. See, Queen Sugar and Greenleaf are more of family dramas, whereas Power is, and Power Book and all of those,
Yeah.
they're like family crime dramas.
Oh.
Um, but as far as the acting, oh yes, I would say I haven't seen a character yet that I'm just like, oh man, they could have got somebody else to do their part. You know, they hold their own. I feel that way.
Okay.
What's your opinion, Pandy, or anybody else? And see now these two, Greenleaf and Queen Sugar, Rebecca DuVernay and Oprah are involved in those.
Oh, okay.
Um, 50 Cent is the main person with power.
Okay.
Pandy said, yes, I need to go catch the end again. Oh, okay.
Man. Round two.
I know. Okay. I was glad when they put that woman in jail, but I don't think she's going to stay long. I think with the kind of money she has, they'll appeal it.
This show more classy based than Power. Pandy said.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of started picking up on that from the first few seconds I was watching it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, power is the underbelly. Oh, they fighting. Thank you. Issuing a stay on that. Yes. And alternate routes. That's right. Trying to run through people's property and kick them out.
Mhm.
Yeah, Ava DuVernay, this and Greenleaf. She's bad. She bad, just like Shonda. She know it's a win for her. hmm From one, man, look at that. She ain't about the people. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, Shannon, wait till you hear this. Got dismissed.
Sentencing, I'd say you're having a pretty good week. From one badass black woman to another.
Shannon, you don't get to dismiss me. That's right. And Pandy neither. Mm-mm. No. That was good how she said that.
Now you can't. I got the sound up. You can't hear it, can you?
I just heard it for a couple of moments.
Okay, so yeah, with feed right now. Okay, I got you. Just checking. All right.
He's all there, Martin. Oh, you got jokes.
Martin. Oh snap! I seen him too. The old black guy with the hat on back. What? What have I
You
seen?
know him too, huh?
I
See,
seen him too.
said, did y'all see how Frances Boudreaux looks now? Yeah, she looks haggard. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she looked worn down. Mhm.
I know she still thinks she got privilege. She was talking up a storm in that courthouse.
Prosper Denton, Henry G. Sander.
Patty laughing. Putting on things. Yeah, she got to help him put things on the blacklist, things to do and not to do. The little boy just got on his dad about saying grace. Andy said, the way she used to look down on everyone serves her butt right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what I want to happen to a certain someone with orange hair. That's what I want.
Oh,
I want him to go down.
it's like that. Ain't that the way? Yeah.
And you know, it's always gonna be wealthy people in the world that are, wicked and mean, But I mean, there are wealthy people in the world that are not, and I just wanted them to all get together and jump on him. That's all.
Let's just hang out.
You see, I can't jump on him. I don't. My pockets aren't deep enough.
Yeah, you got some deep. Good God. Yeah, not just anybody. Yeah.
But I was wanting like what's his name? Sir Richard Branson and what's that guy that owned the Mavericks?
Oh, Mark Cuban.
Yes, people like them. And
Hmm.
what's the guy who Microsoft man?
Oh, Bill Gates.
Bill Gates and then Warren Buffett. I'm like, come on, y'all. Come on. Take him
Yeah,
down. Take him down.
yeah. Mark Cuban pockets are real deep. Him and Bill Gates.
Hmm.
And what's his name? Elon Musk. Ain't he Tesla?
Yes, yes.
Good Lord.
I'm like, if they got together, they could do it. I know they could.
Oh, it wouldn't take what 5 minutes, 5 seconds. That's
Because
right.
of the network they have.
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, I couldn't imagine being a billionaire. Good.
I know, I know.
Oh,
Well, I know Sir Richard Branson, he I saw a video of one of his homes that he has like
mhm.
in on some island in the South Pacific, and I mean the windows and first of all, there were no windows, and there were no doors. It was just open spaces,
Yeah.
and these sheer curtains, and the breeze just blowing through, and the weather is always consistent. And I was like, oh my god, oh my god.
Wow.
I would just be there and like, oh, please don't make me go home, Richard.
Oh, don't make me go home.
I love this place, Richard.
I know it's depressing, ain't it? I gotta go back home to this. Oh,
I know. God, and I actually met and became kind of associates anyway. I won't say friends with I was in this seminar and I met this physician and his wife was a nurse. And they met working at Casa Permanente. And they had a dinner party one time, and my husband and I went, and we had such a nice time. But they had a backyard that had like a gazebo, and it had a refrigerator. This was in Southern California, and it had a wet bar, refrigerator, and everything set up outside.
yeah.
The barbecue, a fire pit, and a little babbling brook running through there. And I'm just like, my mouth was wide open, like, oh my God, I would be out here all the time. And you know what they said? Oh, we hardly ever come out here. I'm like, this is not fair.
That's just so wrong. Oh my gosh.
I know. I was like, let's trade.
They stitch you up, they knock you down at the same time.
I'm like, you guys never come out here? Well, if we trade, I can tell you, you'll never go outside where I live. He say, house sin. Am I too late to get that off of web? I'm sorry, I was under the weather last 2 weeks. Oh, sin. Thank you for asking, Pandy. I try to give a status every Saturday. But she's fighting the fight of her life. She's fighting the good fight of faith. And we're just keeping her in prayer because she is she's stable and she's healthy as far as her vitals and her organs, but that pneumonia that the COVID caused it's doing a job on her. So please keep her in prayer. And I didn't know that you were sick under the weather like that. I'm glad you're better. I know I heard that you wasn't feeling well, but I didn't know it was something like, a 2-weeker.
Oh, so. Wow. Okay, Pandy. Yeah, I didn't know that either. That's good to know you're doing better.
Yeah. Amen. And then tell me about that the offer. Tell me what you're talking about, because I'm lost on that one. Oh, now they talking. Uh-oh. Sister, I'm not sure want to call her sister, and she trying to get rid of all the black people's land.
Welcome to the New South.
Yeah.
Man, do their feet hurt wearing those high heels? I don't know how they do it.
Practice. And then as soon as they get home, they take them off. What's her name? Patti LaBelle always kicks her heels off while she's singing.
Oh, yeah, she sure does.
Thank you, Pandy. I definitely let her know. And I told her that all of you all are pulling for her and praying for her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it ain't the same without her for sure.
Oh, no, you're not too late. We got to see what I'll send you. Let me see. I know it was on. You know what? I'll probably do a video, but I'll send you the link in Instagram so that you can utilize it. Because I don't know when I'm going to get around to that video. I need to do it fast so that I can explain how to get the web hosting. Oh, look who showed up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Robert Gant.
Oh, what's up, Robert? Robert, all right. You missing it, Robert? Oh, it's getting good.
Look, Robert say, I missed it. Robert, I'm gonna let you come. Let Busted up. I'm gonna let you come up whenever you want to, because I want you to talk to us about the show once it's over.
Yeah, enlighten me, Robert. Please give me guidance. This is actually good. I can't believe this. I'm really sucked into it.
Shit, and that's on just because you know everybody on it. Like, oh, wait a minute, I know that before. So, oh, he played before. So, you hear what he said? I feel like a real white guy when I'm with your family. Well, see, look what we go through all the time. Now, I remember I dated a white, well, I just call him Jewish. I don't know. I always separated Jewish people from white. They might not separate, but I do. And I dated a Jewish guy, and you could see he felt real uncomfortable around my family. And I'm like, oh, now you know how I feel.
Different strokes in reverse.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, you watched the replay. Okay, Pandy. Well, Pandy, I'm so glad you're feeling better. I'm glad. Woo, whatever was ailing you, I'm glad it's gone. That your immune system kicked its tail.
Yeah, for real, cause it's crazy. It's like, oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Now, it frustrates me because Cynthia was very adamant about taking precautions, but it was given to her by a family member, and that's what people really have to be careful about.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. You put up all your defenses, do everything in your power to block it, and still, because of somebody else who was careless,
Mm-hmm. My sister-in-law is gone because of that. Her son gave it to her, and I just every time I think about it, because he knew better. His mother was an asthmatic, and
wow.
I remember telling her, "Girl, please be careful because you cannot afford to catch this."
Yeah.
She was asthmatic, she was a diabetic, and she was very, very overweight. All of that fought against her.
Man.
Yeah. Plus, she didn't go in fast enough. She didn't have me thinking that she just said, I said, you don't sound too good. She said, oh, every year when the weather changes, this happens to me.
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, you check yourself out now. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go to the doctor. Well, she waited 2 days and then she went to the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, you need to go in. And I will tell you this, you guys, I've seen it over and over now. Yeah. If you get to feeling funny, you go in, don't go into a local hospital because I don't like the fact Every time I talk to those doctors at
Yeah.
Cynthia's hospital, they're like, we don't have the resources like the main hospital. I'm like, well, then let's get her transferred. Well, they don't want to accept her now because it's been too long. I'm like, wait a minute, are you guys concerned about her safety and well-being, or are you trying to keep your stats straight on your
Mm, mm,
the what do they call them? I'm sorry, I slipped my mind. The trials that they have.
mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That's messed up, man. It's like, God. It's like, do people even people still have sense of ethics, looking out for each other? It's like it's about trying to look good and cover up, and versus your
I
life
know.
safety. It's like, no, God.
So I would go to the main hospital, and
Yeah,
if I could make it, I would
mhm,
head my tail on down to Florida, because Florida, the
yeah,
red states are getting what they need.
man.
They're getting blood plasma, and uh, Cynthia's in Massachusetts, and I talked to it's a good hospital she's in. It's called Beth Israel, but their protocols don't include certain medications that are being given in Florida hospitals.
What?
I'm like, why not? So she's too sick for us to try to transfer her and drive her down to Florida. It can't be done now. It's terrible. Yes, it's so scary because I've had a few coworkers who were positive, so that's the risk every day for me, especially working in the hospital. Oh yes, Pandy.
God.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Stuff like that just set you. Good Lord. Mm, mm.
Oh yeah, Pandy knows what it's like to, oh man. You have to sanitize. And I don't even trust people. They say, oh, we sanitize. No, I'm a sanitize for myself.
Yeah.
Another sister-in-law caught it, but she's fine now. She fought it.
Yeah.
And, she found out somebody had been working in her office while she was on vacation, and they didn't clean down right, and they had COVID, and she ended up picking it up.
I'll go back and find him. I'll put on a suit or something. I'll suit up. I'm gonna look for him. Oh, that's messed up. It's like everybody's slack, I feel, the way I look at it, I can't count on somebody else. I'm gonna do it myself and make sure it's done. That way I know it's gonna be done right. I know everything will be cleaned down. I ain't gotta have no worries. So me and Jennifer, we practice it. We stay clean with everything. Hit the steering wheel, the phones.
Mhm,
I got that big old can of Lysol. I spray it down real good. My phone, everything,
mhm,
the doorknobs, everything. I do.
mhm,
I stay consistent every day with everything. If I go out with my phone, I make sure I wipe it down. I wipe my jacket down. Anything I touch, I be consistent. I wipe my desk down. I wipe my phone down. My clock, whatever, my keys, my wallet, my cards. I go at it hard. I stay consistent with it. Everything. I don't slack on nothing because I see
good.
people get more. I've been noticing people getting more relaxed about stuff. It's like
Mhm.
I don't care. I don't care what it is. I'm gonna keep doing. Just
That's
keep doing
right.
what I'm doing. Yeah,
You better not, because COVID's not relaxing.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Keep coming.
And COVID love funerals and weddings. Oh, and Super Bowl parties. Love it.
Oh,
Mhm.
yes.
Robert says she needs to go to Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston. Yeah, and the thing about it is that her sister-in-law, her husband's sister, has a nephew, not a nephew, had a cousin that went to the same hospital, but the main hospital in Boston. So it's Beth Israel, but it's the Boston one, and they gave him the blood plasma and what he needed right away because
Mhm.
he fit the trial. See, and he's fine. He's at home. But
Wow.
see, that's why I'm upset, because I was talking with the doctor today, and I said, "Now you know what? They sent Cynthia home." and and they said, well, because of it was only a little bit in her lungs. Okay, but did you all tell her that she needed to check her oxygen levels? Did you all do this? Well, I can't speak for the doctor that was there. Well, who was that doctor? I'm just pissed, because then when she came back, they didn't offer it to her. I said, so why didn't they offer it to her? So what they're doing is it when it all comes down to it, she probably was past the age that they wanted her to be. It was something stupid. I know it was. because they didn't offer it to her, but he went into the hospital maybe 6 days after her. But he was at the main hospital. See, the main hospital has more resources and more to offer, and that's where the trials are. So when they tried to transfer her, we was trying to get her transferred, and then they said, well, they don't want to accept her because she's been sick too long. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You know.
See, it's stuff like that burns me up. You know, that's why I'm so appreciative of my mom. Like when one of our family members, somebody in the hospital, my mom will sit there and ask to the doctor. She will drill them with questions. I mean, till she get what the answer information she needs. My mom, she don't back down. She's ride them hard.
That's right.
I learned that, and I sit there watching, like, get them. Yeah, we sitting there asking questions. But my mom, because my mom, she was in the army, so she learned about medical stuff, and plus, she worked at the VA and plus the clinic and stuff, so she knows all those medical terms. It's like, man, it's like just listening. So I try to pick up on what I can from her. But yeah.
Oh, they celebrating now.
It's a celebration.
That's one thing I would like to do when the pandemic is over. I've never been to Mardi Gras. Has anybody been to Mardi Gras?
I think my mom and aunt went down there, maybe.
Let's see. Candy says, my hospital has received tons of resources under the CARES Act. Pandy, you're in South Carolina, right? So that's the red state. I think that has a lot to do with it. As far as the past president and what he gave to the different states, what he made available. Robert says, my boss still thinks it's a bad flu. Oh my goodness. And what's to talk right in your face? What? I back up and he moves forward. I just walk away. I can't blame you, Robert.
I don't know. I think that's where my hands have come off a charge.
Finn is in a small. Yeah, she is. Yeah. So you can't go to the small hospital. I mean, she had no idea that it was going to get to this point. But my God, I wish my sister-in-law hadn't went to the small hospital either. Let's see. Pandy says, I'm sorry. Hold on. This lady gonna say something slick. I just know it. Significantly fewer farms, huh? But somebody getting it. Something ain't right. Oh, they gonna go through the cemetery?
Oh God. Oh, it's gonna be a fist fight.
Pandy said, I Lysol and bleach wipe my workspace every night before I leave work every day. That's nice of you for the next people to come in. And then when you come in, do it again. Shoot.
Yeah. Double down, triple down. Yeah, don't take no chances. That's smart.
Oh, yeah, that lady got the best of her. Look, she tan up everything.
Oh, Glenn Turman? Colonel from Different World. That was in that picture.
Yeah. That was her father and that lady's sister, Vi's sister. I mean, brother. Robert says the Big Beth Israel Hospital. Yes, yeah, we know that. Her doctor sent her to this one, and she wanted to go back to that one because that's where her records were, and that's what her husband and her decided. So, 2020 vision. Uh-oh, she said she can't, she won't. Robert said, no, I've been to Trinidad and Tobago Carnival twice. Okay. Carnival is carnival. Carnival.
Carnival cut. Yeah, I
I
don't
can't believe how those people, how they dance naked out there.
know.
Pandy says she's always wanted to go. I make people give me 6 feet. They think I'm mean. No, that ain't mean. That girl, please. I'd be mean anytime and be alive.
Yeah, I prefer 20 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, this how I get them when they walk up on me. Some of them people
Mm-hmm.
walk up and they don't have a mask on, and I'm wondering like, well, why don't you have a mask on? And I said, I was at the Dollar General. But you know, you supposed to have a mask on. You saw the sign when you walked in. She just looked at me. I just turned around and I went.
Oh
Like
Lord, let me get out of here. Run, just run.
that.
God. Pandy says, I don't understand who that Parker lady is. I'm going to binge watch the old seasons this weekend, so remind me since it's been off the air. So,
Yeah, Pandy, she was let me see if I can remember. You're right. Oh, this is beautiful what he's saying to her. Oh my God. Okay, man, listen to this. He said, your love is like my superpower. God dog it.
slick. Mm-hmm.
Slick. Look at that. Why
Yeah.
I gotta be slick, Shannon?
Mm-hmm. Smooth operator.
Now I said he could be smooth. Right, Pandy? He could be smooth all he want, right, Pandy? Ralph Angel, R.A. Uh he said, let's see, Robert said I loved it also. Uh okay, the apocalypse. Robert talking about I'm crazy. Oh my God. Robert, crazy, no crazy. That's all I got to say. Um, what was that lady? She was some. Okay, I remember Pandy. Now check me. Um, okay, it just went out for me. Okay, anybody want to come up? Anybody want to come up? I'm gonna drop it just in case anybody wants to come up.
Drop the link.
I don't know. I'm gonna drop it like it's hot. Okay. Oh, I know what you talk about, Robert. No, but okay. That lady attorney Pandy is one of the Boudreaux's illegitimate daughters. The older man who was the brother of Francis Bordelon, that's his illegitimate daughter. That's who that is. I don't know who her mother is though. Okay, it's getting good. It's getting good. Okay, I'm glad I was able to watch it with you guys.
Robert said Charlie's sister. What was that?
Charlie's sister.
Charlie. I'm not sure.
So you think that her mother is Charlie's mother because Charlie's mother is Caucasian?
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, Ralph Angel, I gotta ask for forgiveness. Well, who you gotta ask for forgiveness, Pandy? Okay, Robert said, yeah, he does think that. I do think that. Okay. Okay, well, I guess we'll see. Okay, so now the first episode of the new season. Now, what got me the most. Well, I like how Charlie is just not going to stop and how she's fighting. That's her character. Now, she got played at the end because she should have followed her first mind. She didn't want to talk to that woman, but she went on ahead and talked to her anyhow. You know?
Mhm.
So now she got everybody upset at her because now they're talking about taking the new highway, expressway, through the graveyard now. So yeah, she got a little played on that. Uh-oh, let's see who is that knocking at the door?
Heard him. Pandy falling for the trap.
Hey girl.
Doo-dah, doo-dah.
Oh, I can't hear you.
Man, that was really good.
Can you hear Penny?
No, I don't hear Pandy. Calling Pandy. I don't hear anything. Yeah, I don't hear Pandy.
Okay, she'll get it fixed in a little bit. No, there she is.
Oh, oh yeah.
And
Can
then
you
she
hear
was,
me?
yes.
What's up, Pandy?
We can hear you, then you went
What's
out.
up, y'all?
There she is. Okay.
Drop the link.
Oh my God, I think my volume was down. Okay.
Okay. We
That
hear
was
you loud.
too funny. I was laughing at Robert talking about I feel for a trap.
No, I like that. I like to
I
hear a
was
man
like, Lord.
like that.
I mean, he just, I can't even, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Let me
Because
put
I'm
y'all.
gonna get in trouble.
Oh,
I'm gonna end up getting in trouble.
Let me hit the censor button.
well, like
Yeah.
I was saying, I'd like to hear a man say, something meaningful like that from time to time. Just come on with it. I'm like, yes.
Right?
Mhm.
Okay. Yes.
And don't hold back. Yeah.
Exactly.
I know Shannon talking about, oh, he trying to be slick. That's the slick.
Is that what it is? Look, I'm gonna be slick then.
I know. You can be slick. I'll catch you.
Okay.
It's like, Shannon, we know how to tell and somebody
Oh my
being
God.
slick. Now you
I
say
didn't
all that
realize
stuff.
it was this late.
Oh yeah. If you try to be slick and you don't have no action behind it, see, that's a different story. It's like, nah.
I'm gonna be quiet.
What is it? Look what Robert said. The man with many lovers,
I was
Ralph.
looking. I saw that.
He differently got
I'm
into
like,
China.
okay, Robert.
Oh, shoot.
Robert, he's definitely bringing it back to our remembrance. Like he's just the eye candy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. Now, okay. Hey, whatever floats the boat. Hey,
Is it still on? Are you guys still watching it? Y'all still watching it?
No, we're done. I'm getting ready to get out of here. But Shannon and old Robert.
Lord, here we go. Oh Lord.
I was just wondering, do you guys from time to time say something sweet, to your boo? Do you do that, or do you just, act like, well, I give you this and I do this for you. That's enough. Which one are you guys like?
Yeah, I do it like say I do. I guess you say you do something sweet. Yeah, actually, I do that. Yeah, I sure do. Uh-huh.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
But do you say sweet things?
Look at Rob.
Look, hell yeah. Robert, no, Robert, wasn't that you? Yeah, that was you that said you missed something important and your wife popped you in the head.
Oh, that day you were talking about magazines in my watching chat. And was it about the magazines? You caught your dad those magazines on the porch, or your dad and Robert started saying some stuff.
Yeah, but he was talking about he had missed, I think, his anniversary or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure we all.
Uh-oh.
No, Robert, we don't all do that. No, I don't miss. Don't try to put me in there, Robert.
He trying to take everybody.
Yeah.
Well,
I know.
But what was your thoughts? What was y'all's thoughts on this first episode? How do you feel like the season is gonna go?
oh, I don't know. I think they came out the gate swinging strong already. Because looking at this first episode compared to say like Power, it's just I think I was more drawn in off the bat from the second I saw the characters, because off the bat, like I was telling Web Savvy, I saw like 4 or 5 faces off the bat quick, and I recognized. So I already know I liked the show right then, because I've seen a lot of those actors and other stuff that I enjoyed watching. So it's gonna be a good one. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I agree. They got a bunch of heavy hitters in the cast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I'd known that about Glenn Turman, the Colonel Taylor. I wish I know. I love Glenn Turman. He's old school. He was he was
Wasn't he the daddy? Wasn't he the daddy, Webb?
Are you talking about Hollywood, Shannon, or are you talking about the one who played their dad, played on A Different World?
Yeah, Glenn Turman, the old guy.
Okay.
Yeah, Glenn Turman.
He's talking about their dad.
I first saw him on
Okay.
Cooley High. He played Preach. You remember Cooley High?
Yeah, I remember Cooley High.
Yeah.
That was from my hometown. Yeah, we was all and crying.
Really?
Yeah, I knew where some of those areas were. I'm like, oh, look, that's the L train. Oh, I remember that. Mm-hmm.
Cooley High. Yeah.
Robert said they're gonna start focus on BLM and the yeah. I was saying that before you came in. Black Lives Matter, because you could hear them talking about the pandemic on the background on the television and on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'll hit on that.
Yeah. I saw that on a trailer yesterday. I watched that Ava DuVernay put up on YouTube. She said they were gonna like focus on real time going on with the pandemic.
Right, and it's
because
good
I guess apparently it stopped them from filming.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's good.
Yeah, I like it when these stories parallel what's going on.
Yeah, it's more connects. I mean, it's real,
right?
What's going on around us now, so it makes sense.
Yeah,
to put that in there, and people could connect with that.
And I love this show. I have loved this show since it came out.
Me too, Pandy.
I hate they took it off the air for so long.
Yeah. You got to do what you have to do. But I was so glad to see Miss Francis with her privileged butt, Girl.
I should have known when that lady Parker was standing in the back of the court. I was like, who is she? But I wouldn't be surprised if it don't come out that she's related to the Borderlones or something. I bet you her daddy.
That's what I was saying. She is Francis Boudreaux's brother's illegitimate child.
By
gotta,
who? A borderline?
I don't know who her mother is. Robert was suggesting it could be Charlie's mother. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, because they look a lot alike.
Well, yeah, but didn't they say she only
But
had
then,
one? But she could have lied.
and I thought Charlie's mama was white.
She
Charlie's
is.
mama was white.
She is.
No,
She is.
I think she's gonna be related to them by the black side.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that is his illegitimate child, and I don't know who the mother is. Now, wouldn't it be something if it was, what's her name, Trudy? Which is
Yeah, the lady Trudy.
yeah. I'm like, Look at Robert.
I bet you that. I bet you. She liked the dark meat. Ain't nothing wrong with the dark meat now.
Not at all. Not at all. So yeah. Now I know they're gonna appeal that though. She's not gonna stay in jail for 7 years. I know this. You know.
In 7 years, ain't no time to be burning down no meal.
True. You know, I don't know. We'll see, because her brother would be a heavy hitter trying to help her if he didn't hate her guts.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
So,
Crazy.
all right. Well, I'll tell you what else I liked. I liked how R.A. and, you know, how he's trying to, you know, keep his family together, and how him and Darla, how he asked Darla to marry him. And, I just think that's so cute how they have worked things out. What's up with that, Shannon?
Yeah, I'm still on the fence. Because Darla.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence because Ralph Angel is so compassionate and so caring, and so much so to his own detriment. And I just feel like Darla has ran off and played on his emotions so many times.
Okay.
You know?
I understand, Pandy. You just want him for your.
I still got my side eye on her. Yeah, I love that.
Okay. Where you want to go?
No, real. No, for real.
I know.
Darla has been cold. You know how Darla is.
Yeah.
She be seeming like she's doing good, and then she'll just take off.
Yeah, you're right. You make a good point.
Wait, I thought Robert was saying something that R.A.
I got my side eye.
I'm sorry.
Robert said womanizer. That is what he is. Robert.
I'm confused. Wait a minute. Oh Lord, wait a minute. I'm confused now. So Robert throwing me off. He was saying R.A. been in the he got in line twice or something for seconds. I don't know, something extras about R.A. He's been in. So that's what's throwing me off. Wait a minute, because if he said, you know,
what?
let's see here. Well, I'm getting the impression from what Robert was saying, he's R.A.'s been in the line twice. But that's what's on
I don't see that.
Let me.
I don't see that either. But he was locked up a couple times.
Right.
So he trying to say he's playing for the other team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the impression Robert was saying. I was getting. Yeah, he said he'd been in line.
Stop hating.
That's what I said. I'm rewinding the film.
I rebuke that in the name of.
Yeah, he charmed last year. Wait a minute. No. No. The man with many lovers. That threw me off. the man with many lovers, Ralph Angel, he's definitely got into charm line twice. Oh, I was thinking he was playing for other team. That's what was throwing me. I'm sorry, my bad. Oh, okay, Rob, I misinterpreted that because okay. My bad.
But I don't see how Robert is saying he's a womanizer because he was going with that one lady. I remember that, and he wasn't with.
Oh my God!
Women.
I was so hopeful for him and that lady that had the little girl.
Me too.
I thought they would have been so good together.
Yeah,
they would have been so good together.
Yeah, his heart was still involved with Dollar. Wow.
And then didn't it come out? And see, I was kind of shocked that how they like so aging and loving towards Nova because remember how she did the tell-all book and put all the family dirt on her? Wow. So I was really surprised how they embraced her.
Yeah, I can't remember how many episodes.
And the school teacher, the Asian lady, a few others.
Yeah, they did take they took a little bit, but yeah, I think it would have took most people longer than that. I hear you on that. Look at Robert, the school teacher.
Yeah.
The Asian lady, few others.
Oh, he talking about RA got with them too or something? School teacher,
yeah, he was trying to find Mrs. Wright. He was trying to find Mrs. Wright.
What few others, Robert? Yeah, I remember that. I remember those, but it wasn't like he was in and out the bed.
I forgot about the Asian lady.
I did too. See, that's because Robert is hating on him. He crabbing. That's all it is.
Is that what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, Robert going in on boy.
Unknowingly looking past his indiscretions. That's what I'm doing.
Boy.
Okay, I'm saying. Okay. Never hate, just telling the truth. Yeah, but you telling me, Robert. Look, Robert, an inconvenient truth.
I like that. That gets so many people in trouble.
Oh, shoot. Okay, well, let me see. Okay, what about Vi and Hollywood? Now, they're doing well.
Vi's much older.
I love them together.
Me too.
What's
up, man? What's up?
Oh, my God. Hollywood love him so Vi.
Yeah,
I was worried at one while there that she was going to run him off. Remember when the ex-husband came back?
Yes, that abusive man. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Robert said Nova's been doing it. Yeah, Nova. Nova was out there. That's what I'm saying. Ralph Angel wasn't out there like Nova. In my opinion, Nova was at least she was out there.
Listen. Nova was so out there, she didn't know if she wanted him or her. Black.
It's like that.
She was doing the darn thing.
Yeah, she was.
Like
she was doing way too much.
A revolving door, Pandy.
Robin says she is doing
I
much
didn't
better.
Understand.
Medication.
I didn't understand her situation.
Yeah, I think Nova.
I like her new.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Pandy.
Because she's like the one. She's like the spiritually gifted one in the family.
Yes. Yeah. And it looks like, they all pulling, that wasn't that problem last season what ended up pulling them back together. Usually it takes a big problem in a family, for somebody from the outside to make a family come back together again when they've had a problem with each other. And so I think that made it easier because she wanted to be there for Ralph Angel and, vice versa. But that was terrible how she did that with that tell-all book, though.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Especially about Darla. Even though I don't care Darla, I'm like, goodness, think about little Boo.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what her brother told her too. And he did have a problem at school because somebody said something to him.
Right, exactly.
Sad. So, yeah.
Oh, that's right. It was the ex-husband that brought them back together because Hollywood had to go over there and put hands on them, didn't he?
And he sure did, more than one. Mm-hmm. That was a good one.
Oh my God.
That was a real good one.
Boy.
Because, they always show Hollywood as the nice teddy bear, but, he was like, no. It ain't going down like that.
I mean, but the nerve of him to show up after all them years and thought he was going to still be able to just manhandle her.
Yes.
Really?
I know. She was afraid. Only thing he knew is she was afraid of him then, so he figured she would always be. But he wasn't.
Yeah,
he wasn't planning on Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy.
Man.
Sure, Shannon with the cough. With the cough.
I didn't do nothing.
Wait, now what do y'all make? What do you think about Micah? Like Micah seems kind of all over the place and weird right now.
I think Micah's
been going through a lot
with the activism. I think he's gotten involved with some activists who are like over the line activists.
Exactly, like militant. That's what I was thinking too.
Mm-hmm.
So you think we'll see Davis again because of Micah?
I hope so, because let me see. Now, when we last left Davis, he's taking care of his daughter, right? So the daughter is living with him or living with her mom?
I think he said that she was going to be living with him.
Okay. So yeah, I would expect to see him again, and her too. It would be kind of bad if they wrote her out of the script, because Micah he learned how to start enjoying being around her, having a sister.
Right.
So yeah,
and that whole blended family piece.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, it would be nice to see that. Just to see what he's up to and everything, because he sent her through some changes. I never will forget. For those of you that don't know, his wife stood by him. His wife was Charlie, and his wife stood by him when a woman had accused him and his teammates of brutally raping her, basically running a train on her in a hotel room. And he kept denying it. And come to find out, somebody leaked a tape where he was taking the woman in the room, and they was all ha he kikiing it up, and they showed it to her. It came on her phone and everybody else's phone while they was at a basketball game. Oh my God! Okay. She went out there and lit into him. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Yeah, that's embarrassing.
That was beyond embarrassing.
Yeah, it's like oh man, it's like, really? Okay, yeah, that was the end of their relationship. I could see that right then and there. Like, embarrass me like that, Pandy and Shannon, I don't know if it was North Carolina or South Carolina, but one of the governors of one of those states was having an affair with someone from another country. And he said
Here.
on nationwide TV that the mistress or the whore or whatever you want to call her was his soulmate. I said, that did it.
What? Sorry, what?
I was like, it's all over.
That fool was here. That was here.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, South Carolina.
Freaking idiot.
Good. That's crazy, man. Wow.
I said,
Now I'm gonna tell you, he wouldn't have got too far had he had been somebody else saying that mess.
I know she took him for everything she could after that. Oh, you gonna embarrass me like that? Oh, really? Oh, that's your soulmate, huh? Well, I'm gonna take these 4 boys that I set up here and labor to have for you, and we're gonna make sure we take everything you got. And then let's see if the whore is your soulmate. Let's see if she still wants to be with you when you don't have a penny.
And she was literally like not even throwing shade. It was literally a whore. It was a prostitute. So how you in love? She barely put it on him.
Yeah, she did. I know she need to write a book.
She took clothes hangers and off out of the closet. Everything. Nope. She probably could write the new Kama Sutra. I don't know what she did to him, but man, for him to. Wow. Robert says, remember Micah burned down the house. Yeah, not their home, but well, him and his friends, it was an accident and they shouldn't have been over there. Yeah, with that fire. Davis will be back, I hope, and Dirty Dog. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's like all the little run-ins. You know, like the little run-ins that Micah had with the police and the little bit of racial tension. It kind of like sent him over the edge. Yeah. That was so awful what he went through, and it's a shame because the same talk that Ralph Angel is about to have with his little boy is the same talk I remember having to have my husband and I had with our son. It's like, oh my God, I don't want to have this conversation, but it has to be done. It is so scary. I'm telling you, it is scary because, like, my boys, matter of fact, my oldest son's birthday is on Friday. He'll be 28. And then my middle child will be 23. My middle child will be 23 next month. They're young men. They're young Black men. So I am nervous every time. Like, I have to talk to them every day. Yeah. And they're young adults. They don't live at home no more. They feel like I'm being a helicopter mom. But I'm paranoid about them getting stopped by the police because they're big, 6 foot grown Black men. And you know, we're getting gunned down daily. Yeah. Scary.
You know, I always try to ask God to look over me every time I step foot out that door, because I just hope I come back home to Jennifer, whatever. I just, be able to see my family and stuff. Because, it's like you never know. Because, like you said, unarmed Black men go out there and it don't matter. Somebody, like they call one of those Karens or whatever, and just don't even matter. Because it's crazy. Like on Instagram, I see they got videos on the Karens. It don't even matter. They can just yell whatever. And you know what? It made me think about too, like back in the day, my mom's friend, Miss Mary, she's like about my grandma's age, about 87, 88. And she's saying like back in the day, like for white lady just holler rape, they automatically snatch you up, hang you, whatever. It's like, man, that's crazy, man. It's like it's still going on. It's like the same script, just a different cast,
Yeah. It is so scary because, like, even having conversations with my children, like my son was telling me about a situation that he was experiencing on his job,
Yeah.
that it was like a lot of racial tension involved. And it was just hard for me to even talk to him about that, because him as a young man, he was angry. He really wanted to go at this person, but then he's a newlywed, he's a father. So it's like, no, you just can't do that, you know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, you need to handle it and nip it in the bud, but you need to do it the right way.
Yeah.
And it's tough. It's tough. Like my other son was telling me about how he went walking across the street on his lunch break to the gas station, and the cop busted a U-turn and just came and was like, "What are you doing out here?" Because the area he works in is predominantly white. It's like a lot of corporations, Microsoft headquarters, T-Mobile headquarters. So they were like, "What are you doing here? What are you doing here?" He was like, showing him his badge, like, "I work in that building across the street. I'm walking to the store. Like, what are you stopping me for?" And trying to like give the cop lip. And I'm like, really? You can't even do that. I know they were harassing you, but I mean, come on now. And so I'd be so nervous. I'd just be nervous.
I know that's why I keep them in prayer, because when something like that happens, they have to decide within themselves, because that's chipping away, that's a man, that he's talking to like that. And so they have to learn how to deal with that and keep it in for that period of time, and then work through it, after it's over, because anything can happen. When I saw them, when that man with his knee on that man's neck, and the other officers that were there, now, yeah, they were his subordinate, and they didn't say anything. That I'm just like, well, they don't have anybody to check anybody.
It's crazy. What scares me is like, I feel like,
Well, also here. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Shannon. Oh, well, two things really quick I was going to say. Here we had the Walter Scott thing, where thankfully the boy just happened to catch his, the footage with his cell phone of the officer actually shooting the man as he was fleeing. And then the other situation here also, you got 9 people in a church holding Bible study. They welcomed that young boy in there. They probably was excited to see him, thinking he was really there to spend with them and learn and fellowship and Bible study. And run them people down like that. That was just crazy.
I remember that.
And I'm just like, what hate? Like, what kind of hatred do you really have to have? Yeah. I try not to think about it, because it just makes you. Oh, yeah. And I don't want to walk around, as then you'll start deflecting that onto others,
Absolutely. And you can develop disease in your body. It's you don't need that. And I'm gonna tell you what gives me hope, though. A couple of things. When I saw Barack Obama win, it made me understand that the majority of the voting electorate at that particular time said, okay, we are okay with having a person of color do this job. And so it made me know that we do have good, moral, decent people out here. Then what else happened? When I saw all of the people marching down my street, and it was the Black Lives Matter, but it was so many people that were diverse, and I saw so many white people. I saw Asian people. I saw Hispanic people. I saw Black people. And I was so proud, because something evil happened with that man, something came out of it, and people just said, That's it. That was the straw that broke the camel's back, it seems. You know, and people just came out everywhere, not just in the country, but across the world.
Yeah, that's true.
And that makes me know that we still have a chance, you know, that there are good people that are out here that will fight for justice. But then when you have somebody that was, you know, in power that just left office and he had those people sprayed, you know, just so he could go across the street to the church and do a fake photo op, you know.
I mean, and then I'm still in disbelief at what took place there in DC.
January, like a day of infamy. Oh my God. And you know, go ahead.
It was 4 years in the making. It was 4 years.
Yes.
In the making.
Yes. And I said it, my friends tell me now, even my husband said you were right. And when I said that the man who was in office was not going to leave peacefully. I knew it. I said he wasn't going to agree to it. You know, I knew that. Mm-hmm. I mean, all you had to do was look at how he is and how he talks. And so people have been either fooled or this is exactly who they want to be. Because how can you say someone is a Christian and this man has admitted to going into the Miss America contest with those young girls, you know, watching them undress, you know, feeling on women, you know what he said with Billy Bush, you know, what he could do and all of that. And then the Central Park 5 where he had a full page ad in the newspaper talking about execute them. And then they found out that it wasn't even them, you know, that did it. I mean, him being in court and losing the battle when they found out that he and his father was preventing people of color from moving into their buildings. And I mean, it costs money to stay in those buildings. And so those people were not poor people. So it was strictly because of their color that they did not want them in their buildings, you know, their residential buildings. Just so much. It's just consistently just stuff. And I'm like, and you say that man is a Christian? I'm like, y'all done drank the Kool-Aid all the way down to the sugar. Y'all just
they went Jim Jones.
Yeah. I can't believe it. I'm like, what? And then what person that you know that has ever been in church would say 2 Corinthians?
Right. It's just such an idiot.
I'm like, man.
I'm like, can we talk about him now that he's gone? We can talk about him on our platforms, right?
I
don't know.
And I don't think he may not be the you know,
right, the Bible was upside down.
But man, that man, he's still out there talking and running his mouth. They cut him off of Twitter. They cut him off of Facebook. And I'm like, he's still running his mouth. And those people, I mean, over 70 million people voted for him.
I can't, after all, and I say, are you people serious? It's like, what is, I mean, and like his apparently his followers in the White House, all, you know, he got acquitted too. I say, are you serious? But you know what? It might not happen now or a few months. But you know, eventually it's gonna catch it when.
I feel so ashamed of those Republicans that wouldn't vote to convict. I'm just like, oh my God. And they're so afraid. I'm like, come on. Okay, now I know that's a cushy job that you all have, but the majority of them are in the Senate are attorneys. Okay. I'm like, y'all got enough money. You can go and open up your practice. You can go work as a lobbyist for somebody. I know the job is cushy, but come on now.
I'm scared. I'm like, well, what's to be scared of? You know, my God.
They want to keep that job.
You know, I mean, I get that with the job, but still, I don't care. Hey.
No, well, see, we're different. Now,
Mhm.
the ones that did
I mean,
that,
like,
go ahead, Pandy.
well, like what Robert just said, like when the other presidents get together to like go support, say somebody's funeral or some type of
Yeah.
memorial or whatever, he doesn't never do the presidential duties. He never does.
No. He does what he wants to do. The people wanted a businessman in office and they got it. They got it because he's all about himself, you know, and he don't care about nobody. You see how his vice president was with him all the way for the whole 4 years and before that in the campaign. He threw him under the bus. Then people was talking about hanging him. And had a
Yeah,
gallows
that was
out there. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see the gallows?
Oh, good. You know, I'm amazed. It's like, and after all that with the rope, with the hanging and everything, and these people in the Senate still didn't want to turn no. I said, my thing is like Trump could do something to their family, God willing, he don't. It's like they would just, I think they would just still brush it off. It's like it's nothing phases. It's like, you know, like you said, the Kool-Aid is like it don't matter what he does. You know, oh, he's their best friend. You know, it don't matter.
Down to the sugar. That look, they ain't stirred. They just went down there and licked up the sugar. You know,
they went in the bottom and got it.
like he could remember when he was telling them about the Lysol, you know, and everything.
Oh,
and they was people had to go to the hospital.
yeah. Go out in the sun and what inject Lysol and stuff. Hey, you, the president of the United States, you
No,
people.
he was even coming out in the beginning like it's a hoax, guys. It's a hoax. Like, dude, almost a million people have passed.
Do it again, Patty. Do it again.
Fake news here, people. Fake news. It's a hoax.
Well, I don't know.
Like, dude, all these people that have passed, are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
It's not a hoax.
I know. And
it was constantly attacking the Asian people.
Yeah. And I don't believe everything he says, but Bill Maher had said that one of his parents was an orangutan.
You know what? I can see that.
He sued Bill Maher, and it was a frivolous lawsuit. But he sued Bill Maher.
I can see that with the oh god, it fits too.
And then he showed the picture. It was so funny.
That's dead on.
I saw that picture and it looked just like him.
Oh wow. Amazing.
Oh,
Let's see. Then he faked that he had. Oh, you think he faked it, huh, Robert? I know some people who believe that too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he faked it. I think they gave him everything they had except the kitchen sink, and that's the reason that he came out of it. Because I know people that live in Florida who had it, the virus, and they gave them 2 of several of those medicines, and they recovered almost overnight. It was like within 48 hours.
Yeah.
So I tend to believe it, but you know, I respect your opinion.
You know what's crazy?
It just the timing of it looked like a publicity stunt.
It did.
Mm-hmm. I was just gonna say real quick, you know, it's crazy.
And you can't believe nothing he said.
Absolutely. You know, I go 180 degrees out of phase. I'm like, whatever he said, I'm doing the opposite. Mm-hmm.
Out of phase. Yeah.
When he told people don't wear the mask, I'm like, I'm wearing the mask. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. Don't believe nothing.
And then poor Dr. Fauci.
Oh,
He just threw Dr. Fauci.
Sold them out.
He threw that man all up under the bus.
Dr. Fauci, so glad he gone. Pandy, you see, he can talk now.
I mean, he been smiling and everything, doing interviews.
Oh,
He
I can
just
tell
breathed
you
the fresh air of relief.
And
He
Dr.
used to always be stressed out. Now he's smiling.
Yeah, he was always real stoic and everything. Now he grinning, just like Pandy says, boy. And Dr. Fauci telling people to wear 2 masks. He said he wears his surgical mask first, and then he puts the cloth mask on top of that.
Oh, okay. I need to start doubling down myself.
I did hear that too.
And I saw him with it on too. He's not playing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dr. Fauci.
Let's see, what does Robert say? He faked it the best way he could have got rid of him. He should have gave Chris Christie some. Chris Christie got something because Chris Christie was sick, and then he apologized for the way he was talking about it. I saw Dr. Fauci shouting in the street. What, he was in Massachusetts, Robert? I don't know, Robert, because you said you don't like Luther Vandross. It's like somebody always around you shouting. What's up?
You don't like Luther?
Oh no. Luther did Robert dirty. Oh, okay. I do now double down. Okay, with the mask. Okay. About Trump leaving. Oh, he was shouting in the street. Okay, I got you. He was like, yeah. I remember when Trump first said he was leaving New York, and the governor of New York said, well, good, because you wasn't paying no taxes no way.
That's all right.
Exactly. True.
Look, Robert, don't say that name.
True. And they said,
What, Luther Vandross? Oh. Go ahead, Patty.
Luther. Well, I heard that the people in, what is it, Mar-a-Lago or wherever it is in Florida, I heard they don't really want them there either.
Oh, yeah, I heard that too. I don't blame them.
Yeah,
they were saying there was a mixed feelings amongst the residents there. Like, some of them are okay with him being there. Some of them are like, look, this is our little quiet hidden gem, and you're bringing way too much drama. We don't need this here.
He got security too, don't he?
I wouldn't want him as a neighbor. Yeah.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Because see, all those people have money down there where he lives. Wouldn't that be nice if they all kicked him out? Did like a homeowners association?
That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to. I saw that on the news last week.
Oh my gosh, I would cry. I would make a YouTube video crying so happy.
I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna get up off of here because it is going on 1 a.m. and I got to get up at 6.
Oh.
Well, you can't get up off here and before me. I'm getting ready to get off too.
That's funny.
All right, Pandy. Thanks for coming back, girl.
All right, it's good seeing you, Pandy. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah.
Palm Beach is on.
Oh my God. Last week I was sick. I don't know. I went to the doctor and everything during my break one day at work because I started fever. And I think I was hyperventilating because a couple of my coworkers right in my office had tested positive. So I started panicking.
Oh.
But I ended up having something else going on. I had like a bronchial infection.
Okay.
So I had to take antibiotics and all that. But I clearly did have infection going on in my body. And my understanding is when you're sick and your immune system is weak because you're sick, you're more prone, especially if you're, if you're around someone, if you get some type of exposure to someone that is positive.
Sure.
So I just didn't want to take no chances. And I felt like crap. I felt so bad.
Yeah.
Like I start slacking off my videos because I just didn't feel it.
I don't blame you. I'm so glad that you're out of it, you know, that you're recovered. That's awesome.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing like feeling just out of it. It's just like,
Yeah.
you know.
I've had that too, that infection.
Like I was, I don't know. And then I think, you know,
Good night, Robert.
When you hear and see so much negative, that also drains you and it brings you down.
You know, I was trying to tell my husband that. I was trying to tell him that he's one of those type. Do you guys know anybody, or are you that person that can watch news all day and all night?
You know, I give myself a limit. Like I look at CNN, but I had to cut it off somewhere because it'll drain you and suck you down. Then it all kind of stuff will start playing in your mind when you go out. It's like, you know, I like to try to keep the energy good. That's why I like doing my YouTube videos and stuff. You know, I like to channel the energy somewhere positive. You know what I mean? Because I have to stay off there. I can't let it pull me down because it ain't good. You know, it's
Yeah, I had to cut down on it too.
Okay. I find myself separating
because you start to feel.
Because I can't. Yeah. I realized I did an experiment where I didn't watch the news for a week.
Yeah.
And I just felt so much better.
Yeah, because it's so bogged down. Because you know what, it's all been about Trump this, Trump that, over and over and over. It just bogs you down. But like, you give yourself some relief, you know, break away from it, you know, like cut the cord, or how they say, or whatever. You do feel a difference. Like your mind's more clear and more free. Not, you know, like you're not chained down to something. You just run and do what you want, you know, be free.
Well, I'm gonna tell you guys, when I used to see him or hear his voice, I had a vehement just reaction. It was visceral. That's what it was. It was like, oh, it was worse than that. And I just see. Maybe it's because it was the pure face of evil. Maybe that's what it was.
I couldn't stand his voice. I didn't want to see his face. I couldn't deal with it at all.
Same here.
And then my husband would be sitting up here talking about your president on. I'm like, he ain't none of my damn president.
Your president? I don't know.
He just be messing with me, getting a laugh. I really was angry.
That'll start a fight. Your president. That'll get a fight started so fast.
Okay.
I'm just so glad. I don't mind not seeing his face that often anymore.
Oh, thank you. Yes. I'm like, oh, thank you. I know. And we're gonna have to get together and talk again, because like you were saying, Pandy, about what happened on January 6th, I'm just like, it wouldn't have went down like that if it was a whole bunch of people of color out there. I know this. I know this. You know.
Oh my God. Let me tell you, I have been listening to I had to put my mom onto this too, but I have been listening to Roland Martin Unfiltered, his news. I know he can get crazy, but I was listening to Uncle Rolo, right? And okay, they was talking about how they even showed the video of like when the Black Lives Matter people went and did their demonstrations out there, how they had armed guards on the steps. Like they would not even let people budge. And he said, and they painted a picture, they were like, it was less than 10,000 people out there. It was less than 10,000. It was nowhere near the number of the January 6th situation. So it's like blatant. It was like blatant, what do you call that? It was colorist. It just was not right.
No, it was a double
wasn't right.
standard for sure. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Yeah, I remember. I think I saw that episode of Roland Martin because I watch him too. I love how Roland he goes all in, unfiltered everything. I love Roland Martin. Mhm.
I like watching Roland, and I like
tell my
the
mom.
Information Man show too. You know, because he talks. You know, he gets in.
Listen now, I'm on Information Man. He gonna keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
They mess around and flag him. He gonna come on back on the backup channel.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna come right on back, but he's gonna put it out there in a nice, classy-based broadcast. But they gonna keep it real in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I like. You know,
it is what it is.
Yeah, I just want to say, you know, it's crazy. Like I saw some of the people who did the insurrection back on the 6th, and they kept saying that was their house, the Capitol and stuff. And then wait a minute, if you want to say who housed it, the slaves built that. They built the Capitol, and on top of that, it was a brother, Benjamin Banneker, designed Washington D.C. Black people built that.
Yeah.
And I want to get off with this is theirs.
Well, you know how they take everything.
I know, yeah, I know how it is, but the brothers built that.
That's true. True that. You know, they took from the Native Americans and they said it's theirs. You know, I don't know if you guys know, but Arizona, New Mexico, California, and Texas, they were all a part of Mexico. Really? Until they had that big war. Remember they say the Alamo? They took that. Mm-hmm.
I want to say I remember learning about it.
Mm-hmm. If you look at those old maps and everything, that was all a part of Mexico. Yeah. So when they say, you know, this is ours and everything, I'm like, no. It's just like, oh, you guys, I gotta tell you this. I know you gotta go, Pandy, but man, I saw a TikTok video. It's this young lady. I think it's called The Green Family. And she jumped into this man's car, and you could hear the police saying, "Excuse me, ma'am, what are you doing?" And she was like, "Oh, I'm about to go." And she's like, "Well, we have a report that you stole this man's car." And she said, "No, I did not." And she was talking like in a Latin accent. "No, I did not steal it. I discovered it. Oh, and she was like, "What are you talking about?" And the man said, "I left my car here." And she said, "Yeah, it was here, and I discovered it." She said, Okay, officer, what did Columbus do?" "Well, what did he do?" He discovered Haiti and so forth and so on." She was like, "Okay, right, but how he discovered it and there was people there?" "Ma'am, I don't know, but you had to." She was like, "Well, I discovered this car. Okay, I'm busy right now. I have to be someplace. I got to go." "Ma'am, you got to get out." Oh, it was so funny.
Oh my God. Say what? Say what?
She said she discovered it. I discovered.
That is crazy.
But it's true. It's like, how you gonna discover something? You know, I remember reading Columbus's memoirs when I was in who was I in? I was in high school, and I had to write a paper on it. And I'm just reading along, and he was saying how sick his men were. And Queen Isabella from Spain had commissioned him. So, you know, all her gold and money was financing these trips. And he said how the natives had came out to the boat in their small canoes to help them and nurse them back to health and feed them and everything. And then his next sentence was, "It should take about another 200 Spaniards to conquer." So there it is about trust. You know, I know
after they nurse them.
Yeah. Don't ever ask a native, "Do you celebrate Thanksgiving?" They probably kick your tail.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
Do I celebrate Thanksgiving?
One of my best friends was Cherry.
Yeah. So it's like, so you want to know, do I celebrate the day that the people who kicked us out of our lands and took over and put us on reservations You want me to celebrate the day that they say is a great day? That's why when I watched the movie Custer's Last Stand, me and my aunt would bust up laughing when all the Indians came down and just attacked and destroyed them all. We was just like, get them. Because they deserved it. I'm like, and that's the reason they treat them. I believe that's the reason they treat the Native Americans the way they still do now, is because the Native Americans, they fought and they killed a whole bunch of their people. They were able to do it because they knew the terrain, they knew the lands, and stuff like that. If it had been that the Native Americans could have had control of the same type of weaponry that they had, and this is with Africans as well, our ancestors, it would have been a different story.
Oh, yeah.
Totally different story.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, I enjoy talking with you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. It is late. Oh, I didn't know it was that late. And yeah, I don't want to be responsible for Pandy being sleepy tomorrow. So I'm getting out of here.
I turn on my computer like this. I done did it before.
Oh, wow.
Oh man, take care, you guys. Thanks for coming. I'll see you guys on the YouTube screens.
You know it.
And don't forget the thumbs up if you hadn't already. I know you guys are pros, but just a reminder.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, bye-bye. Bye, Robert.
All right, everybody.